All right, everybody, welcome back.
Mm.
We are diving into some really amazing food today.
Yeah.
Um, Moroccan tagine.
Ooh, yeah.
And,
Love it.
you might be thinking stew, but
Right.
it's so much more than that.
Yeah.
It's a whole experience.
Absolutely.
And it's all about not just the food,
Right.
but the pot itself.
That's it.
So tell me about this pot.
Yeah, so the tagine,
Yeah.
it has this really unique conical shape.
Right.
And it's not just for looks.
Okay.
It actually creates this kind of convection cycle inside.
Oh, wow.
So as the steam rises from your food,
Okay.
it hits that cool lid.
Right.
It condenses and
Mhm.
drips back down over all those ingredients.
So it's constantly like basting.
Exactly, like a constant basting.
Wow.
A really gentle, moist cooking method.
Okay.
And that's what gives tagine that like incredibly tender texture
Uh-huh.
and those like super concentrated flavors.
So it's like a slow cooking sauna
Yes.
for your food.
I love that description.
I'm really intrigued.
It is.
And, our sources really emphasize this whole sensory experience.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about these vibrant colors,
Yeah.
aromatic spices.
Oh, for sure.
This isn't just fuel, right?
No.
This is like
This is a celebration.
a feast for all the senses.
Absolutely. And you bring up a good point
Yeah.
about it being a celebration.
Okay.
Because that's really tied to the cultural significance of tagine in Morocco.
Okay.
Often it's the centerpiece of gatherings.
Oh.
A symbol of hospitality and connection. When you share tagine with someone,
Yeah.
you're sharing warmth and generosity
That's lovely.
with loved ones.
It's funny because you're making me think about
Yeah.
those big family meals
Right.
where the food is almost secondary
Yeah.
to just being together.
It's true.
Right.
It's about the company.
It's about slowing down,
Yeah.
savoring every bite,
Yeah.
and connecting with the people around you.
I love that.
But we should talk about the food
We should.
because we're diving into white fish tagine
Yes.
specifically today.
Absolutely.
So break it down for me. What makes this so special?
Okay. So whitefish tagine, it's all about the layering.
Okay.
You start with these fragrant spices,
Okay.
cumin, ginger, paprika.
Like the base?
Those are your foundation.
All right.
But what's really fascinating
Yeah.
is how those spices can change a little,
Okay.
depending on what region of Morocco you're in.
Oh, interesting.
You mentioned saffron earlier.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of like the Moorish influence on Moroccan cuisine.
Uh-huh.
They brought saffron with them from Spain,
Okay.
and it became a symbol of luxury
Interesting.
in certain tagine recipes.
Oh, wow. So it's really like a
Yeah.
blend of cultures and history.
Absolutely. It's all woven in there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our spices.
Yes.
What comes next?
All right. So on top of those spices, you're going to build with fresh vegetables like your tomatoes. Okay.
Onions,
Uh-huh.
bell
Yeah.
peppers,
Yeah.
olives.
Oh, that sounds good already.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Yeah.
the star of the show.
Our whitefish.
Beautiful, flaky, tender whitefish.
Now you got me thinking about the fish.
Yeah?
What kind of whitefish works best?
That's a great question.
Can I just grab any whitefish from the market?
You do have some flexibility,
Okay.
but some choices are definitely more traditional.
Okay.
For example, cod snapper and sea bass.
Uh-huh.
Those are all excellent options.
Okay.
They have a delicate flavor that won't overpower the spices,
Right.
and they hold up really well to that slow cooking.
Okay.
But
yeah.
our sources also mention that
Yeah.
in coastal regions of Morocco,
Uh-huh.
you might find tagines made with monkfish or grouper,
Oh, interesting.
which reflects like the local catch.
Yeah, just what they're pulling out of the water.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a really great tip.
Thanks.
Now, you know me. I always like to think about. I know you do.
Adapting recipes.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what about substitutions for dietary needs?
Yeah.
Could we make this vegetarian,
Absolutely.
gluten-free?
Easy.
Okay, tell me about it.
So for vegetarian or even vegan,
Uh-huh.
you could swap the fish out
Okay.
for chickpeas
Right.
or lentils.
Okay.
Add a hearty,
Yeah.
earthy element to it.
Yeah.
And tagine is naturally gluten-free.
Oh, perfect.
So that's an easy adaptation.
So no matter what your dietary needs,
Exactly.
you can still experience
The magic of
tagine.
Mary. Love it. Okay,
Yes.
before we wrap up,
Yeah.
is there one pro tip you would give someone
Ooh, pro tip.
making tagine for the first time?
All right, so here's the thing.
Okay.
Don't rush the simmering process.
Okay.
That gentle, slow cooking
Uh-huh.
is what allows those flavors to meld
Right.
and develop their full depth.
Okay.
You'll know it's ready
Oh.
when the aroma just fills your kitchen.
Oh my. And the fish flakes apart effortlessly with a fork.
I can practically smell it now.
It's so good.
Oh, man. So we talked about the unique cooking vessel,
You did.
the symphony of flavors,
Yes.
the cultural significance and how to adapt it.
We covered it all.
What stands out to me is that tagine is
Yeah.
a slower,
Yeah.
more intentional way of cooking and eating.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's a reminder to savor the process.
Yeah.
And the company.
The people you're with.
Exactly.
It's about more than just the food itself.
Right.
It's that warmth of shared meals, the connection we find over food, and the joy of experiencing different cultures through their culinary traditions.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
Well, we encourage you to explore Moroccan cuisine further.
Yes.
Maybe even try your hand at creating your own white fish tagine.
Do it.
Now I'm already thinking what to serve alongside
Okay.
this beautiful aromatic dish.
Right.
Maybe a couscous salad with some bright, fresh herbs.
Right.
Something to really complement
Yeah.
those complex flavors.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
What do you think?
I'm in.
All right, well, thanks for joining us on this delicious deep dive into
Oh, yeah.
Moroccan white fish tagine.
Right, my boo.
Well, see you next time.
See ya.